So today we will be discussing all the intellectual property laws from the international perspective. So in various earlier discussions also, we have discussed so many things that there is a organization known as World Trade Organization. Similarly, under the World Trade Organization, there is one agreement which is known as TRIPS and TRIMS. There are number of countries which are members to the World Trade Organization, and they negotiate from time to time under the forum of WTO, and they negotiate the various things under the forum of WTO regarding the intellectual property laws, how their laws should be amended, their countries' specific problems may be there, and they are discussed at the international forum. And after that, some changes are suggested in the agreements, and after that, we will all these apply on this particular thing. So today's topic will be WTO and the TRIPS agreement. So World Trade Organization and TRIPS agreement, that is the part of discussion today. So as far as TRIPS is concerned, TRIPS is known as, you can note down all these things on your copy. I will not be sharing today any screen with you. So as far as the TRIPS is concerned, TRIPS here means trade related aspects of intellectual property rights. TRIPS, T here trade, R here related, A here aspects of intellectual property rights. So whatever the trade related aspects of intellectual property rights are there, for example, we have patent. Somebody may be doing business with the registered patent. Somebody may be doing business with the registered copyrights. So somebody may be doing business with the geographical indications. So all those trade related aspects of these intellectual property rights are covered under the TRIPS. So this is an agreement. First, this is an agreement. And this agreement is an international legal agreement between all the member nations of the World Trade Organization. So there is an organization at the international level which is known as World Trade Organizations, and around 153 WTO members are there. Nation states are members of this forum, and under this forum there is an agreement which is known as international legal agreement, which is known as trade related aspects of intellectual property rights. So all those concerns regarding the intellectual property rights which are connected with the business, which are connected with the trade between the nation states, which are connected with the trade between the nation states citizens of other countries citizens, they are all covered under the TRIPS. So now what the TRIPS agreement is, basically it set down minimum standards for the negotiation by the national government of different forms of intellectual property as implied to nationals of WTO member nations. So this particular agreement, which is known as trade related aspects of intellectual property rights, this prescribe the minimum standards for the regulation of the national government. So every national government has to prescribe in their laws minimum standards of different forms of the intellectual property so that their nationals, while dealing with the nationals of other countries, may apply these standards while making any kind of agreements with them. So as far as trade related aspects of intellectual property rights, that is TRIPS is concerned, it was negotiated in the Uruguay round of the GATT. GATT earlier, there was an agreement which was known as the General Agreements on Tariffs and Trade, which is known as GATT. After that, it takes the name of WTO, the World Trade Organization. Earlier, all negotiations which were held, they were they were held under the regime of the General Agreements on Tariffs and Trade, which was an international agreement. But after that, this agreement created a new forum, which is known as GATT, which is known as, WTO, which is various agreements has been taken out of the discussions and out of the all these negotiations taken place between 1989 and 1990 and is administered by the WTO. So TRIPS, earlier it was discussed in the Uruguay round of the GATT, but now it is administered by the World Trade Organization. So as far as the TRIPS agreement is concerned, this agreement introduced intellectual property law into the multilateral trading system for the first time and remains the most comprehensive multilateral agreement on intellectual property to date. Till date, this is the multilateral agreement on intellectual property between the nation states under the forum of World Trade Organization, and this introduced a multilateral trading system. Multilateral means at various levels, at various stages, whatever agreements are concerned regarding the intellectual property laws, property rights which are taken place between the member states, between the citizens of the member states, they are all regulated and introduced by the TRIPS. So in 2001, most of the developing countries concerned that developed countries were insisting on an overly narrow reading of the TRIPS. They initiated a round of talks that resulted in Doha Declaration. So as far as TRIPS is concerned, it initiated in the Uruguay round under the GATT in 1989 and 90, and then it becomes a part of the World Trade Organization. It is administered by the World Trade Organization. But after that, in 2001, when most of the developing countries raises the concern that developed countries were insisting on overly narrow reading of the TRIPS, then a new round of talks were initiated, and that results in the Doha Declaration. And Doha Declaration is a WTO statement that clarifies the scope of the trade-related intellectual property rights, and then stated the example that TRIPS can and should be interpreted in the light of the goal to promote access to medicine for all. Earlier, most of the patents regarding the medicines were captured by the developed countries. They were protecting their interests. They were not caring about the interests of the developing countries and the medicines which were needed in the developing countries because of the TRIPS agreement that was not made available to even the developing countries. So in developing countries raises their concern in 2001, which resulted in the Doha Declaration. And in Doha Declaration, this statement which is emerged out of that, it clarifies that the scope of TRIPS should be to promote access to medicine for all. So this is a landmark judgment, which were or you can say the statement which develop all these things. So TRIPS requires WTO members to provide copyrights covering authors and other copyright holder as well as holder of the related rights, namely performers, sound recorders, producers, and broadcasting organizations. So it provides that if a copyright is registered in one nation state, its benefits will be extended in all nation states. So if India has registered any copyright, this benefit to the copyright holder covering authors, other copyright holders, yani holders of the related rights, namely performers, sound recorders, producers, broadcasting organizations, these benefits will be available to that particular author or copyright holder in all nation states which are the members of the WTO. Secondly, as far as the geographical indications are concerned, industrial designs are concerned, integrated circuits layout designs are concerned, patents are concerned, new plant varieties, trademarks, trade names, and undisclosed or confidential information are concerned, they were also covered under the TRIPS. So TRIPS specify enforcement procedures, remedies, and dispute resolution procedures, and it protection of and enforcement of all intellectual property rights shall meet the objectives to contribute to the promotion of technological innovation and to the transfer and dissemination of technology to the mutual advantage of the producers and users of technological knowledge, and in a manner conducive to social and economic welfare and to the balance of rights and obligations. So this TRIPS is a comprehensive agreement which protects the rights of different persons which are the holders of the right of particular intellectual property, and it specifies the enforcement procedures, how the laws will be implemented between the nation states, what kind of remedies are available if somebody has some grievances, what kind of dispute resolution procedure will be followed. All these things are covered under the TRIPS. So this is a comprehensive multilateral agreement which is followed under the WTO. So TRIPS requires certain things to be followed while preparing or implementing the laws relating to intellectual property in different countries. First, TRIPS require member states to provide strong protection for intellectual property rights under TRIPS. So it requires that every member state, because India is also signatory to the WTO, Pakistan is also signatory to the WTO. So around 153 countries are there. So it requires that every member state should have strong protection for the intellectual property rights. Secondly, TRIPS says that the copyright terms must extend at least 50 years unless based on the life of the author. If it is based on the life of the author, it's okay. If it is not based on the life of the author, the copyright terms must extend at least for 50 years. Next, it has said that copyright must be granted automatically and not based on any formality such as registration. So it requires that there should not be requirement of registration of the copyright, as we have already studied in the Copyright Act that the registration is not compulsory. So same thing has been said by the TRIPS, that whenever you grant copyright to any author or copyright holder, that must be granted automatically and it should not be based on any formality such as registration. So this was decided in the Berne Conventions. Similarly, TRIPS also state that computer program must be regarded as literary works. So it should be covered under copyrights, under copyright law, and receive the same terms of protection as the hard copy of the book is there. So all computer programs which are developed by the IT professionals, they will be treated as literary terms under the TRIPS agreement. Similarly, unless national exceptions to the copyright are there, they are considered by Berne three-step test. So all these steps we have already studied. If you have to register the copyrights, then you have to ensure that it is originally written by you, it's noble, it is not earlier in existence. So all these things should be there. So fair use is to be considered as the most important of copyright. Similarly, patents must be granted for inventions in all field of technology. It is not there, it is only in the science field. So all fields of technology, there are various branches of the science, even computer science. So patents must be granted for all inventions in all fields of technology, provided they meet all other patentability requirements as stated in the local laws or as stated in the TRIPS. So therefore, these are the certain things which has been given a certain boost to the intellectual property laws by the international agreement, which is known as trade related intellectual property rights. Now, question before us is, as we have already said, that this TRIPS agreement is working under the WTO. Some states, some member states may have certain exceptions to it. So exceptions to the, as far as it is said that the exceptions to the exclusive right must be limited. It must protect the work of the every person who is a copyright holder, and no unreasonable prejudice to the legitimate interest of the right holders of the program, computer programs and patent is allowed. So minimum exception is there. It should not be violated. The rights of the various copyright holder, patent holder, computer program owner, they should not be at any cost be allowed to the prejudice of any person. So they should be given the full right, and legitimate interest of the even third parties have to be taken into account by the patent. For example, if you have sold the patent to somebody else, or if somebody else interest is attached with the original patent holder, so that third party's interest must also be taken into account. So, and in each state, intellectual property laws may not offer any benefit to the local citizens, which are not available to the citizens of other TRIPS signatories under the principle of national agreements. So TRIPS has also given a new concept which is known as most favored nation clause, which is known as MFN clause. What is MFN clause? Most favored nation clause. That we have 153 members of the WTO. If the benefit is granted to one country, it will be extendable to all 153 countries. So all 153 countries or the member states of the WTO will be treated as most favored nation. So these are certain things which are brought in under the TRIPS to boost the protection of the copyrights at the world level with the help of international agreement under the regime of, earlier it was in the regime of GATT, General Agreements on Tariff and States. Later on it is converted into WTO, World Trade Organization. So as far as the World Trade Organization is concerned, its location, its head office is in Geneva, Switzerland. It was established in 1st January 1995. Presently it has 153 member countries, and it performs various functions. For example, they administer various World Trade Organization trade agreements, like TRIPS is one of them. It is a forum for trade negotiation. Whatever the trade negotiation between the member states are concerned, they are held under the forum of the WTO. Similarly, it handled trade disputes. It monitored national trade policies. It provided technical assistance and training for developing countries, and it promotes cooperation with the other international organizations. So this is a very, very important organization which hold many agreements at the international level, administer them, hold trade negotiation, settle trade disputes, and monitor the national trading policies of all the member states. It provides technical assistance on the very important issues, and it provides training to the developing countries also, and it promotes cooperation with the international organization. This is the function of the WTO, under which TRIPS, trade related intellectual property rights, is one of the agreement which is prevailing and regulating the intellectual property laws in different countries. The but if, as when we ask somebody what is WTO, in simple and cohesive manner, we can say that it is a forum for negotiation. It agreed on rules and commitments between various nation states, and it provides with basic principles of the trade between the nation states, and it settles the disputes by providing a mechanism of dispute settlement. So it's a dispute settlement agency which is a member driven, like our parliament function. Similarly, the 153 member nation states, through their representative, they drive the total WTO, and it has supported with the big secretariat which is held in Geneva. So this is a forum which provides so many boosts to the trade related aspects, and intellectual property is one of them. So as far as the coverage of our TRIPS is concerned, trade related aspects of the intellectual property rights is concerned, it is part of the Annexure 1C of the WTO agreement. So WTO agreement is a broader agreement which is signed by all the nations, member states. So, and under that agreement, there is one Annexure 1C, which is a considered and treated as trade related aspects of intellectual property right, which is broadly known as TRIPS. So this is a most comprehensive multilateral agreement on intellectual property to till date, and it incorporates various provisions, and these provisions are made with various consultation held from time to time. For example, there is one Paris Convention which was held in 1967, then there was a Berne Convention which was held in 1971, and then there was a Rome Convention which was held in 1961, and then there was a treaty on IP in respect of the integrated circuits in 1989. So various rounds of discussions held at various places like Paris, Berne, Rome, and all these resulted in the various kinds of agreements which become part of the trade related aspects of the intellectual property rights. So there is a incorporation technique. So whenever conventions are held, they incorporate certain new changes in the existing conventions. They avoid reopening of the existing text. They negotiate on plus element. Plus mean already which we have, but there is a need to add something more that is added through these discussions, and they have a shortcut, very short but comprehensive text which is meaningful to explain the various laws which are run at the various levels. So as far as the TRIPS is concerned, trade related aspects of intellectual property laws is concerned, it has certain features. So the first we will consider what is the coverage of the TRIPS, what is covered under that. So the till now various discussions which has been taken place under the TRIPS, as we have discussed in various points, like in Paris Convention, in Berne Convention, in Rome Convention, 1967 to till date, various kinds of discussions has taken place. So these discussions has defined the area of the TRIPS, which the things are covered under the TRIPS, which relates to the intellectual properties, which covered copyright and related issues, which cover trademark and including service marks, which cover geographical indications through including its appellation of regions. It covers industrial design, it covers patents including the protection of new varieties of the plant. Similarly, the layout design of the integrated circuits and undisclosed information including trade secrets and test data. This is the coverage. All these issues are covered under the trade related aspects of the intellectual property right. Second part, it has certain enforcement provisions, and in enforcement, how the things will be enforced in the member states. So it defines the general principles which are related to the intellectual property rights, where various concepts are defined under the general principles of intellectual property rights. Then it has certain specific procedures that must be available in the dispute settlement mechanism or in understanding the various issues relating to the trade related aspects of intellectual property rights. Similarly, this TRIPS provide the dispute settlement procedure. So it is a part of the integrated dispute settlement system of the WTO, and no unilateral action by the member is allowed. So whatever is applicable, that is a part of the integrated dispute settlement system of the WTO, that is a part. Similarly, this TRIPS has provided that there is a freedom to determine the appropriate method of implementing the agreement. So any nation state can implement the intellectual property laws according to their local requirement, but they must incorporate the provisions of the TRIPS into their laws. So there will be a national treatment. So if benefit is given to a particular member state citizen, that benefit will be given to the other members of the other countries which are the member states. Similarly, there is a concept of most favored nation. We have already disclosed and discussed about it. Similarly, there is an exhaustion of the rights, how these are implemented, what are the objectives of these laws, what are the principles of these intellectual property laws. All these things are discussed under the intellectual, these trade related aspects of intellectual property rights. Similarly, as far as the national treatment is concerned, it basically, this national treatment concept is introduced in the TRIPS to forbid discrimination between a member's own national and the national of the other members. So you should not discriminate between them. Similarly, the concept of most favored nation, so it forbids the discrimination between the nationals and other members. So MFN deals with the country to country, and national treatment deals with the citizen to citizen from different countries. So there should not be any kind of mistreatment or discrimination between the member states and between the citizens of each country of the member state. So these are the things which are under the TRIPS. So there are number of TRIPS transitional arrangement which has been made. For example, in 1st January 1995, it entry into force system was introduced. In first, similarly, developing countries extend product patent protection to areas of technology not previously covered. So this new concept was introduced. So in July 13, least developed countries were given certain protection regarding the pharmaceutical patents, and they were given rights to non-blacklisting provisions, special transitional arrangements in certain cases, similarly mailbox and exclusive marketing rights. These were certain new concepts which were introduced in July 13. So basic purpose was providing access to medicine to all. So nobody should be deprived of any kind of medicine which is required in a particular disease. So these new transitional arrangements were made from January 95 to July 13th in the TRIPS agreement. So in TRIPS, trade related aspects of intellectual property right, Doha agreement is very, very important. So Doha agreement, which was done in 2001, it emphasized that TRIPS should be supportive of public health. So this concept was highlighted, that the trade related aspect of intellectual property rights should be supportive of the public health. So in September 2003, deadline for negotiation on wine and spirit which is used for various kind of medicine, geographical registration, that was certain deadline were fixed that they have to provide patent to that. Similarly, geographical indications to that. So TRIPS Council was formed. It reviews to consider biological diversity, traditional knowledge and development objectives. So all these issues were brought into light in the Doha Declaration. So formation of the TRIPS Council, similarly extending deadline for negotiation on wine and spirit GI registration was emphasized. So similarly, emphasis on supportive of the public health, that was introduced in the TRIPS in 2001. So as far as TRIPS is concerned, trade related aspects of intellectual property rights is concerned, as I already told you, it works under the WTO system. So for regulating the various dispute settlement, for regulating or forming new laws or amendment and listening to the voice of the developing countries and the low income countries, there is a general council, and under the general council of the WTO, there is a TRIPS council. So this was a part of the Doha development agenda, and under the TRIPS council, there is a trade negotiation committee. Then under trade negotiation committee, we have a negotiation groups on market access, on rules, and on special sessions. So this is a broad structure of the WTO. So there is a general council, and after that general council, we have a TRIPS council, then a trade negotiation committee, then negotiation groups, and particularly groups on the market access, groups on the rules, and groups on the special session. These are the things which are under the administration part of the TRIPS under the as far as the TRIPS is concerned under WTO. So there is a TRIPS council which hold a regular session. Usually in a regular session, a review of the legislation is done, public health issues are discussed, biotechnology, biodiversity issues are discussed, but under the special session negotiation under multilateral system of regarding GI for wines and spirit, all these are covered under the special session. So if there is a need to hold some specific issue which is not covered under the regular session, we can hold the as far as the general sessions of the TRIPS, that is trade related aspect of intellectual property rights. So these are this is the structure of the TRIPS covered under the WTO mechanism, how the things are settled down. There is a first WTO council, then TRIPS council, and in the so many ways we function like this. So TRIPS council hold regular activities. They send notification to the members on various provisions. They explain the various laws, regulations, and practices. They review the national legislation of different countries. So merits of the process in general, transparency, bringing valuable source of income, right to all these post certain questions. So these are the regular activities of the TRIPS which are covered under this. So there are certain concurrent issues which are given very prime importance by the TRIPS council, which relates to the public health, geographical indications, biotechnology, traditional knowledge, and biodiversity. So these are the things which are covered under the TRIPS. So this is the basically a broad structure of the trade related aspects of intellectual property rights, which are working under the regime of the WTO. So today's lecture is totally based on the concept of TRIPS, which covered under the World Trade Organization. Now I end this lecture here. Now you can on your videos, and sound also. All should on your videos. Yes, I will start from Renu, roll number 6922. Renu, what is the outcome of today's lecture? ऑन करो, अपनी साउंड सारे ऑन कर लो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. Yes, Renu, on your video, on your sound. Yes, unmute. दोबारा करो, फिर म्यूट हो गया.
हेलो,
हाँ जी जी,
आवाज आ रही है सर?
बिल्कुल आ रही, बिल्कुल आ रही. दोबारा करो, फिर बंद होगी. ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਹੱਥ ਲੱਗ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਉੱਤੇ. अनम्यूट करो रेनू फिर.
हेलो
जी जी
हेलो
जी, बोलो बोलो बेटे. फिर अनम्यूट कर ले. ओके साहिल, यू अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ.
Yes, sir.
What is the crux of today's lecture?
So basically ट्रिप्स ने काफी ज्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट रोल प्ले कर रही है इस टाइम इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी ਰਾਈਟਸ ਦੇ ਲਈ. ਸਟਾਰਟਿੰਗ ਤੋਂ ਹੀ ਕਾਫੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਚੇਂजेस ਆ ਰਹੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਵੀ ਜਿਸ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ এনवायरमेंट ਚੇਂਜ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਤੇ ਫਿਊਚਰ 'ਚ ਵੀ ਚੇਂजेस ਦੇ ਐਕਸਪੈਕਟੇਸ਼ਨ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਬਿਕੋਜ਼ ਜਿਸ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਟੈਕਨੋਲੋਜੀ ਚੇਂਜ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਅਪਕਮਿੰਗ 5 ਇਅਰਸ 'ਚ ਮੋਰ ਦੈਨ ਲਾਸਟ 20 years ਤੋਂ ਤਕਰੀਬਨ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਦੇ 10 ਗੁਣਾ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਸਪੀਡ ਨਾਲ ਚੇਂजेस ਆਉਣਗੇ.
ਓਕੇ ਅਕਸ਼ਿਤ, ਕਿਹੜੇ ਵੇਰੀਅਸ ਰਾਉਂਡ ਸੀਗੇ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਟ੍ਰਿਪਸ ਐਗਰੀਮੈਂਟ ਦੇ ਦੌਰਾਨ ਵੇਰੀਅਸ ਥਿੰਗਸ ਵਰ ਡਿਸਕਸਡ?
प्लीज दोबारा बताना क्वेश्चन का पिछला.
ਕਿਹੜੇ ਰਾਉਂਡ which were taken place between the member states at various places, ਜਿਹਦੀ ਆਊਟਕਮ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ there are number of changes in that.
सर राउंड्स इसने बेसिकली थोड़े टाइम के बाद ही चेंजेस किए। सबसे पहले था एक तो दोहा एग्रीमेंट था बेसिकली मेन, जो मई 2001 में था, जो पब्लिक को ईज प्रोवाइड करने के लिए।
ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਵੀ ਮੈਂ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਸੀ ਕਿ
So
there are
1889
number of conventions which were held. One was held in Paris in 1967.
सर
then
बताया
was
था,
held in
लेकिन
Bern in
सर आपने
1960.
बताया था, लेकिन वो प्रॉपर अभी याद नहीं है, सुना था
ਨਾਲ ਨਾਲ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਕਰੋ ਨਾ, that's why
तो
I'm
लिखा भी था,
saying.
लेकिन बीच में ना नेटवर्क का इशू था तो प्रॉपर लिख नहीं पाया।
ਓਕੇ, ਚਲੋ ਮੈਂ ਇੱਕ ਡਾਕੂਮੈਂਟ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ WhatsApp ਤੇ ਭੇਜਿਆ, ਮਿਲ ਗਿਆ ਨਾ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ?
हाँ जी सर।
You have got one chapter, complete chapter, which is related with the trips. ਉਹਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਪੜ੍ਹਨਾ ਆਪਾਂ। On day after tomorrow, ਯਾਨੀ on Wednesday, ਆਪਾਂ ਉਸ ਡਾਕੂਮੈਂਟ ਤੇ ਡਿਸਕਸ਼ਨ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਐਕਸਟੈਂਸਿਵ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਦੇਣੀ ਹੈ ਉਸ ਡਾਕੂਮੈਂਟ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ? ਸੋ ਰੀਡ ਦੈਟ, ਆਈ ਥਿੰਕ 12-13 ਪੇजेस ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਹੋਣਗੇ ਉਹਦੇ। ਸੋ ਰੀਡ ਦੈਟ ਐਕਸਟੈਂਸਿਵਲੀ, ਔਰ ਅੱਜ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ डिस्कशन है ਉਹਨੂੰ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਾਲ ਲੈ ਲਿਆ ਜੇ, and after that we will discuss it on the day after tomorrow, ठीक है जी? चलो ठीक है, thank you so much
सर वीडियो सेंड कर देंगे आप कह रहे थे ना अपलोड करनी है,
कर देंगे,
पहली भी सर है।
कर देंगे, कर।
ठीक है, थैंक यू सर।
ओके।